In this video, I'm going to show you how I fill up my 34-gallon water tank in my Stealth camper van. So what makes this a Stealth water fill up? Well, you can't see the spigot on the outside of the van. Right now I'm on the passenger side cargo door. When I slide this open, the spigot becomes visible. This is just a standard hose spigot. I use a coupling, I think this is 3/4 inch, to connect a flexible hose. So this is one of those collapsible 50-foot hoses. It actually compresses and fits inside the rest of this container. So I store it with the little waste hose slinky for my toilet, and actually store that inside the van, which I'll show you. But so I connect the hose to the source. I've got a valve. These valves are important. You want to have one that you can shut off the hose here and one to shut off the hose where you fill up or turn on the water source. And that just really comes in handy, so you don't have to have, when you unscrew this, you don't have water spraying everywhere. So you want to have a couple valves. Let's turn this on now and I'll show you what's inside the van. So underneath the stove and sink here, I've just got some more system of valves. You can see some of my gas piping there, but I fill up the water here. I've got my water tank, 34 gallons. While this fills up, I can show you what it looks like. I actually have the water tank hidden behind this panel, and I have it secured with a series of twist-off knobs. And I did this so that I could potentially access and replace the water tank if need be at a future date. So these things can get dirty and maybe potentially leak, and I didn't want that to be something that would hold me back or cause a bigger problem that I'd have to rip everything apart. So I just made it accessible. Let's pull this back here. I haven't taken this back in a while. Let's see what it looks like. So you'll see, here's the tank filling up right now. I've got these steel studs just to help keep the tank in place. And these studs actually are not screwed in. I could knock them out if I need to remove it and just unscrew this bottom panel from the subfloor. But you see the tank flowing in there. That's the vent to just inside the cabin. It should never overflow that much. But it's really that simple. If you have any questions, reach out in the comment section. I'm really happy with this particular setup because I can actually use that hose, that way that spigot is in reverse, and use it as an actual hose. So I've used that to clean out my toilet, which is under there, when dumping the waste, and you could probably use it in some other applications as well. Now, I live in my camper van full time, traveling around the United States. I'm on a mission to give one random act of kindness in each state. If you want to find out how big the acts of kindness can get, follow along.